Hello, and welcome to another episode of Just Jesus. Well, for those of us here in the United States, Election Day is less than 2 weeks away. And I don't know about you, but my mailbox has been inundated with flyers from various candidates. I hear ads on the radio. I'm sure the TV is inundated with ads as well. I don't watch much local or national TV, so Uh, can't speak to this particular instance, but in the past, again, the candidates have filled the airways with ads. And almost always they're making all of these promises. And for those of us who have been through numerous election cycles, we're probably somewhat jaded, but probably by way of experience, understanding that a lot of the things that these politicians tell us are just simply not the truth. They make a lot of promises, and then if they get elected, they don't keep them. And it always this these election cycles always remind me of a passage of scripture that Matthew records where Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he says to them, "Again, you have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not swear falsely, but shall perform to the Lord what you have sworn. But I say to you, do not take an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is the throne of God, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. And do not take an oath by your head, for you cannot make one hair white or black. Let what you say be simply yes or no. Anything more than this comes from evil." Now we understand that what Jesus means by this is not that the only two words that you can ever say are yes or no. What he is talking about is telling the truth. And for the most part, these people grew up with the understanding that if you say something and you swear, "I promise, I swear I will do this," well, then you have to do it. And Jesus says, no. Let what you say be simply yes or no. Let what you say be the truth. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're not going to do something, don't do it. It's that simple. Well, in reality, wouldn't we all wish it was that simple that people would just simply tell us the truth? But unfortunately, from experience, we know that people don't always tell us the truth because sometimes we don't always tell the truth. And I need to be reminded of that. It's easy to criticize these politicians and it's easy to lump them all in the same group as just a bunch of liars, just a bunch of people who promise all of this stuff that they know they're not going to deliver. And even if that is true, that doesn't excuse me for not telling the truth. And so, while it's easy to jump on that bandwagon, I would suggest that we not jump on that bandwagon and just lumping all the politicians in as a bunch of liars. Let's just all promise to tell the truth. Let's just all try our best that if we say we're going to do something, to do it. And if we say we're not going to do something, not to do it. Again, in life, it's one of those things that is easy to say, but harder to put into practice. But let me encourage all of us, as Jesus says, let what you say be simply yes or no. Tell the truth. Be a good child of God. Well, I pray that you'll have a great day.